So these are the, let's talk about the essential conditions for the validity of a bill of exchange. What are the essential requirements? At the top, you see, like a promissory note, a bill of exchange must be in writing. And I have just given you the example of hundi. You see, a hundi where a person orders, hundi may not necessarily be from Dubai. In hundi, it's not essential that the drawer must be abroad. No, I'm in Islamabad, and if I ask verbally my brother to pay you an amount of money, this is hundi, but this is not a promissory note. It can't be a promissory note because my order, you see, is verbal. It is not in writing. And if I have, or I am talking to my brother and I'm telling him that, look, I'm sending you a gentleman whose name is Kala Khan. I have bought Baijan, I have bought his laptop for 50,000 rupees. Please, whenever he comes to Peshawar, please pay him 50,000 rupees. So this is hundi. This is not a bill of exchange. Why? Because the very first requirement prescribed by Section 5 of the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 is that it must be in writing. All right, is it clear? Coming to the second requirement, there must be an order. And what does order mean? Meaning that the wording used in the language of bill of exchange must convey the meaning of order. If it is a wish, or if it is a request, or if it is something else, you see, even if it has been drawn on a stamp, or even if all the other requirements have been fulfilled, you see, it is not going to be a promissory note. Why not? Because there is no order. Uh, how can one be order? You see, the best example, the best, if you are for the such of best example, look at the very first word used in a check. It says pay. So this also, I mean, it's not necessary, would be very funny, would be very clumsy as well as funny if the drawer of the bill of exchange says, Mr. So and so, I hereby order you. I mean, it's not necessary. Any word he can use, you see, any polite word which conveys the meaning of order, you see, that would be enough. But saying that Mr. Droe or my dear brother, I hereby order you. I mean, it will be a valid promissory note, but it would be very clumsy and very funny. It would look very funny, you see. So saying pay, assalamu alaikum, brother. I mean, this is not a letter. No need to say assalamu alaikum or thing like that. Just he should start writing pay, Mr. So and so, or order this much of money. Okay. So only then it would be a valid bill of exchange, otherwise not. If he has used some words which are never used in the English language for order, you see, that would not be a valid promissory note. It would not be a promissory. It would not be a bill of exchange at all. Like, you see, where Badam Gul, you see, where Badam Gul, who has bought the laptop of Kala Khan, and he has directed him to go to receive the money from his brother in Peshawar. If he is in the language of his bill of exchange addressed to his brother in Peshawar, the drawer. Who is the drawer? The drawer is Badam Gul. If he says, I request you to pay 5,000 rupees to Badam Gul, this is not a valid promissory note. Why not? Because one of the essential ingredients are missing. One of the essential conditions is not fulfilled. And what is that essential condition? There must be an order. And request, nowhere in the world the term request is used for order. Okay. Another example, where Badam Gul sending Kala Khan to his brother in Peshawar to receive the price of laptop 50,000 rupees. He writes in the bill of exchange, I hope you will pay rupees 50,000 to Kala Khan. I hope. So again, I hope nowhere in the world is used in English language for an order. This is a hope is a hope. A request is a request. You see, where he says, I wish you pay him 50,000. This a wish is a wish. In all these three cases, you see the instrument is not a bill of exchange. Why not? Because it lacks order. All right. So condition number two for the validity of a bill of exchange is that it must contain an order, and that order must be unconditional. I'm taking you to condition number three, leaving condition number two. It should be condition number two, but wrongly I have given it uh, number three. Condition number three is that the order to pay money shall be unconditional. If the order is conditional, then it may be something else. I'm not saying that this is nothing. If in a bill of if in the bill of exchange, while directing his brother Badam Gul says something which does not convey the meaning of an unconditional order, then this is not a promise. That this is not a bill of exchange. It may be something else. Okay, like where it will be the a drawer while ordering a drawee, he must order him unconditionally. If he has put a slight test condition to his order, then this order or then this instrument is in no case a bill of exchange. It might be something else, but it's not a valid bill of exchange. Like example can be pay 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 Kala Khan 50,000 rupees if he delivers his laptop. Just suppose that it has been agreed. It has been agreed that look, Kala Khan, either Kala Khan made the proposal for selling his laptop, or Badam will propose to buy his laptop, whatever the case may be. You see, it was agreed between the parties that the laptop would be delivered in Peshawar by Kala Khan's brother, by Badam Gul's brother, on the condition Kala Khan pays him. Okay. Uh, if Kala Khan delivers the laptop, the Badam Gul's brother in Peshawar will pay him 50,000 rupees. And the language of the bill of exchange, or the language of the, you see, the instrument, it says that pay, pay Kala Khan 50,000 rupees if he delivers his laptop. So this is a simple instruction. This is a simple instruction. There is no illegality. You see, and people instruct each other like this, their agents and things like that. But this document or this instrument, even if it has been drawn on a stamp paper, is not a bill of exchange. Why not? Because the order which the drawer has made to the drawee is a conditional order. All right. The second example is pay 50,000 to Kala Khan if he is sending him to his agent in Peshawar and asking his agent to pay 50,000 rupees to Kala Khan if my brother sends you this amount. If so, if is always for a condition. He is sending him to his friend or his relative or his agent that look, I'm sending you a gentleman whose name is Kala Khan and who has sold his laptop to me. I have agreed, I have bought, he has delivered to me his laptop for 50,000 rupees and I owe him 50,000 rupees, but unfortunately I don't have this money.